All right, guys, welcome to Waiver Wire Week 13. I got some optimal pickups at each position to pick up, helping you guys get ready for your playoffs. I know Council Nation's crushing it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. This is outside the box thinking, non-consensus style channel, and we go year round. Smash thumbs up. Drop your questions below if you need any help for your playoffs. I'll try to get to as many as I humanly possibly can. But in this episode, I'm going to give you guys some waiver wire pickups at each position and also go over some studs and sucks at each position. Before I do, guys, grab the brand new Lawnmower 5.0 dual head skin safe technology. You can shave your back, you can shave your balls with the skin safe. Amazing, guys. Now it's got an LED spotlight. It's waterproof, up to 60 minutes runtime. Amazing, guys. You can interchange the heads here. Again, you can shave your chest, your back, and your balls. Everything with one deal. Treat yourself to anything on the site. Manscaped.com, Showerline 20. In my hand, I've got the body buffer. Great. They've got cologne. Showerline 20 saves you guys on the site 20%. Manscaped.com, Showerline 20. Go treat yourself to anything on the site. All right, let's talk waiver wire. We're going to start off with the quarterback position, and then I'm going to give you guys some studs and sucks at each position. Now, again, if you're desperate for quarterback, here are some options. They may or may not be available in your league, but they did well. Jordan Love, Matt Stafford, Russell Wilson, Gardner Minshew, as some options. Now, Minshew had 15 points. Now, again, when you're looking at a guy like Minshew, if you're desperate, if your regular quarterback is not performing, you may want to consider him. He's doing decent, okay? Now, that's why I always tell you, anchor your team with an ace quarterback. Guys that did well, crushed it. Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, CJ Stroud are some of the winners. Some of the losers here, Derek Carr, 10 points, really crappy. Bryce Young, Tua, only 7 points. Geno Smith, 7.3 points. So drop the suck of the week. Who crapped the bed for you? Or if you played against someone who crapped the bed, that's amazing. Drop a name below. Who is the suck of the week at the quarterback position? I got to give it here, man. Desmond Ridder, 8 points. Derek Carr, 10 points. The guy is proving that he sucks. Not that good. Okay, Derek Carr crapped the bed, 10 points, 8 points. Kenny Pickett had a crappy game. Justin Herbert, only 13 points. So a lot of lackluster performances from some decent big names. But those are your sucks of the week. Moving on to the running back position. Going back to waiver wire. Some options here. Chuba Hubbard, Royce Freeman, Samaj Preety ran for a touchdown that game. Keaton Mitchell looking really good on the Ravens. He looks dynamic, looks young, he looks hungry. He had 9 targets, man. Not bad at all. Miles Sanders and Jeff Wilson from Miami. If you are desperate at running back, some waiver wire week 13 options for you. And the guys that crap the bed, and the guy that jumps out at me immediately is Austin Eckler, crap in the bed, fumbling. I think he's fumbled 3 times already this season, and he hasn't played that many games. He was injured for the first part of the season. Absolutely crap in the bed. Glad we stayed away from him. He was never that good. Now he's really showing his true colors. And you know what? The Chargers should be happy that they didn't pay him. He was like crying about a payday, but he's just not performing. Absolutely sucks. James Conner, 7.2 points. Tyler Algier, 6.4. Not that I like him anyway. Dalvin Cook, 4.1. A lot of guys crap in the bed here. Jalen Warren didn't have a good game at 7.2. A lot of people starting him. Najee actually outperformed him at 15.9 points. Guys that did amazing. Kyron Williams, I mean, wow. 16 attempts, what do you average? Like 8.9 yards per carry, got 2 receiving touchdowns, 38.4 PPR fantasy points. Kyron Williams, I mean, this is fantasy for you. Guys that, off the radar, guys like Tank Dell, I was telling you about. Kyron Williams is not even a guy I saw, was just not even on the radar at all. Absolutely crushing it. McCaffrey, business as usual. Bijan Robinson having an amazing game. Finally, they're starting to use him. 27.3 points. Pacheco, Josh Jacobs, and Tony Pollard having a decent game as well. Those are your running backs covered for you. Again, drop your comments below. Smash a thumbs up. Really helps the channel. And we're going to be going year round. Whether you're in or out of the playoffs, going to keep you guys entertained and informed here. Options at wide receiver here for waiver wire. Josh Downs, Curtis Samuel, Rashee Rice, Greg Dortch, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Demario Douglas, Elijah Moore, Jordan Reed, and Christian Watson, some options there. All target getters, like you got like Downs, 13 targets, very impressive. Curtis Samuel, 12 targets. Rashee Rice, 10 targets. Demario Douglas, 9 targets. Elijah Moore, 9 targets. So be aware these guys are getting the volume there. So if you are desperate for wide receiver, those are some names there for you. Now, the guys that crap the bet at the wide receiver, let's go with the studs here. Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, Rashee Rice, Devontae Smith, great game. Nico Collins, Zay Flowers screwed a lot of fantasy teams last night, because he went for that touchdown. If you don't own Zay Flowers, he screwed a lot of people, because in comes, Keenan Allen with an extra point or two, and, some extra points for Justin Herbert for an unnecessary garbage time type situation. So he could have just taken the knee, but if you were playing against Keenan Allen, he got that extra little bit of point there and might have screwed some teams. So very unfortunate there. Weird scenario. If you're Zay Flowers owner, congratulations. He got that extra touchdown where he could have just downed the ball. I like players going for the points, whether they, play hard right to the end. If you got the touchdown, take it, right? Guys that crap the bed, Cortland Sutton, 9.1, Terry McLaurin, 9 points. Very unacceptable. Deontay Johnson, 9 points. DeAndre Hopkins, man, just didn't perform, under 10 points. Jamar Chase, 12.1 points. Really unacceptable for a first-round pick. Who else is there? Odell Beckham, 6.4. That's kind of to be expected. Drop a name below that crapped the bed for you that you noticed. Again, Hopkins, 7.9 points. Should be doing better. Chris Godwin, 7.5. So a lot of wide receivers underperforming. And Cooper Kupp, what did he get? I think he had like 4 or 5 points. Cooper Kupp crapped the bed. What is he? 4.5 points. First round pick. I told you to avoid him. Cooper Kupp and Austin Eckler, the Chiefs are very quiet about them. Very, very quiet, okay? Tight ends that did well. I'm going to give you guys some tight end options here. Freiermuth, Higbee, Laporta, Kelsey rounding out the top 4. Jake Ferguson, only 4.5 points. Big disappointment. Conklin, 7.3. Again, with tight ends, what you see is what you get. If you want to consider some tight end options, Pat Freiermuth, Juwan Johnson, who had 7 targets, and Isaiah Likely, 6 targets, some options there at tight end. Some defenses to stream: Atlanta, Miami, Tampa Bay, and Jacksonville. Atlanta playing the Jets, I believe. Miami versus Washington, Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Jacksonville versus Cincy this upcoming week. Some good defenses to stream. Again, guys, drop a comment below. Drop some sucks who sucked at each position. Love to get your feedback. Getting you that information here for you. For Waiver Wire, can you believe it? Week 13. I know a lot of people are heading into playoffs. Make sure you guys stay sharp. Make sure you guys keep your roster tight, and you guys get that out there, okay? Get out there on the waiver and make sure you guys pick up the right picks. Drop some comments and questions below and smash that thumbs up. It helps us out. Subscribe, thumbs up, guys. We'll talk soon. Good luck on your playoffs, and I'm going to keep you guys in the loop here on the channel. Turn on the bell. We're out.